Before you bury yourself into the world of luxury watches, there's a crucial pit stop you need to make. Today, we'll expose the pros and cons of that coveted Rolex you've been eyeing. Trust me, knowing this insider info can be the turning point between a watch collection that's on point and one that's, well, a bit of a financial fumble. So set yourself up to uncover the hidden secrets, dodge costly mistakes, and emerge as the maestro of high-end timepiece decisions. Without further ado, let's get into it. Rolex Daytona. We've got the stainless steel hotshot, the 11-6500 LN. Now this rebel struts in two styles, the black on black and the panda version with the slick white dial and black bezel. Now the retail therapy for this gem is around $15,000. Hold on though, because this watch is a guaranteed money move. Even before Rolex became the hottest ticket in town, the Daytona was flipping for more than its retail tag. Fast forward to today, and in the grey market, the black-on-black Daytona can fetch a cool $30,000, while the Panda version dances around $33,000 to $34,000. Selling it later, yep, still a stellar investment. You can wink at a grey market dealer and they'll likely snag it from you for a sweet $24,000 to $26,000. These babies fly off the shelves, so they're always in demand. Now let's talk about the 11-6503. The two-tone Daytona retailing at a hefty $119,500. Get this, if you snag it brand new with a sales tax riding shotgun, you might end up taking a financial dip when it's time to say goodbye. But if this beauty is calling your name, hitting up an authorized dealer might still be your best bet. Why? Well, grey market dealers are likely to throw a similar price tag your way once taxes join the party. Whether you get it from the authorized dealer or the grey market depends on your need for instant gratification or your willingness to twiddle your thumbs for 6 to 8 months or even a year for the dealer to deliver the goods. Tough choices, but hey, it's the Rolex game. And about the ultimate Daytona, the 12-6059, this watch flaunts a retail tag of around $51,500, but once you sprinkle in that sales tax, you're looking at a cool $58,000. Now here's where the magic happens. In the grey market, this watch is the real deal, fetching an eye-watering $250,000. Yep, you heard it right. From a $58,000 investment to a 5-fold increase in value, that's some serious wrist-bling ROI. Some folks out there are playing the watch resale game big, listing these babies for jaw-dropping figures like $220,000 or $210,000. Now the highest tag we've seen floating around is a cool $250,000, which might be pushing it a bit. But even if you decide to play it a bit more grounded and sell it for $160,000 or $170,000, you're still walking away with a sweet 3 times your initial investment. Before we plunge deeper into the Rolex trading secrets, ensure you're not missing out on the latest luxury watch insights by hitting subscribe and stay tuned for more. Now, let's get to our second watch. Let's swim into the ocean of watches with the Rolex Submariner, a legend in its own right. First up, we've got the 12-661 LN, hanging out on the Rolex website with an $11,250 price tag. But don't forget about the tax party, which can sway around depending on where you're at. Real talk, you're probably looking at shelling out around $12,000. If you're all about rocking this watch and soaking in the vibes, it's a solid move. But if you're eyeing it as an investment, the profit game isn't as wild as it used to be in the heyday. Dealers are snagging this beauty for around $12,000, trying to flip it for around $14,000. The game changes whether it's a store or a solo seller, different strokes for different folks. Now meet the 12-40-60, the Submariner without a date, retailing at $9,100, but oh, don't forget that tax pinch, bringing it up to a chill $10,000. The profit potential here isn't exactly hitting the jackpot. Dealers might toss around $10,500 for this watch, hoping to make a little extra when they pass it on. So when it comes to these Submariners, the real cash register rings when you sell it to the end user. It's not a game of buy from Rolex, sell to a dealer for a truckload of profit. That's a no. Lastly, say hello to the 12-6613, the two-tone Submariner, rocking a black or blue dial and a retail tag of about $17,600 plus tax. However, don't expect a fat profit here. On the grey market, folks are pushing these brands for around $19,000, depending on who's doing the selling. Apparently, the profit party isn't exactly throwing confetti for these models anymore. GMT Master 2. A territory filled with some twists and turns. First up, we've got the two-tone GMT, the shiny new kid on the block, the 126713GR-NR. Here's the deal. If you're eyeing this one for a quick flip, it might not be your jackpot. This baby tends to stick close to its retail price, and let's be real, it's a stunner you'd probably want to rock yourself. It's not your go-to for raking in big profits, but hey, it's a looker. Now meet the 126718, the full gold Maestro retailing at $38,900. Once you factor in the tax flavor, it's a ticket to the $43,000 to $44,000 zone. If you want it badly, gear yourself up for a detour through the grey market. You might land it for around $48,000 to $50,000. Worth it? Well, for that golden glow, it might just be. Now let's chat about the GMT models where your wallet might shed a tear or two, like the 126719, the full white gold GMT with the blue dial. If you're thinking about investment, this one might not be your golden ticket. Pre-owned vibes are floating in the mid-$30,000 to high $30,000 range, a bit of a dip. Enter the 126720, aka the left-handed sprite, flaunting either an Oyster or Jubilee bracelet. The Jubilee party comes with a $122,450 tag, while the Oyster option starts at $12,250. Now, here's the plot twist. This one's a solid investment move. Sell it to a grey market dealer and they might toss you a sweet $166,000 to $166,500, flipping it for around $220,000. Talk about a ride with a significant return on your investment right out of the gate. This watch's value? It's like a rock, steady and unlikely to dip below what you paid. Smart move, wouldn't you say? Sky Dwellers. A realm where scoring a profit isn't exactly smooth sailing. First up, we've got the 326934, the stainless steel charmer with a white gold bezel. You've got the Oyster bracelet tagged at $177,650, while the Jubilee option adds a bit more flair at $17,900. Now, very few in this lineup dance above their retail price. The ones with the green and blue dials, they're the unicorns in this profit game. In the grey market, the green dial might flirt around $32,000, while the blue one struts in at around $28,000. However, the dial color takes center stage here, with some variations tacking on an extra $10,000 just because of their hue. The green dial, being the newbie in town, always rides the high premium wave, and the Jubilee bracelet. Well, it's the VIP, a bit pricier than its Oyster sibling. Now meet the 326935, the full rose gold Maestro retailing at $50,900. With taxes throwing in their 2 cents, you're eyeing around $55,000. The blue dial version might flex a bit above retail, but we're not talking about a grand slam. If you're thinking of flipping it for a fat profit, the margin might not blow you away. But if it's a watch that's whispering sweet nothings to your wrist and you're in it for the long haul, it's a solid pick. The grey market might cut you a sweet deal, slashing $10,000 to $15,000 off the retail tag. Now that's a win in our book. In a nutshell, it's clear that each model has its own tale of investment highs and subtler profit paths. Now it's your turn to decide. Are you chasing the thrill of a rapid return or savoring the enduring allure of a timepiece that stands the test of trends? Before you make your move, we want to hear from you. Which Rolex model caught your eye? And what are your thoughts on the watch game's twists and turns? Drop your comments below. Hit that like button if you found this exploration valuable. Subscribe for more insights into the luxury watch universe, and don't forget to check out our other videos for a deeper dive into the world of horology. Time is ticking. Make your mark in the watch collector's saga.